Awesome. So, good evening, everyone. My name again is Temitope Akiyemi. I am a pharmacist by training. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a four-star manager in the green community. It's my privilege to be your host today and to share with you our conversation for today. Today, we're talking about maximizing the power of community. Maximizing the power of community. I love this first slide. We can see the connections being made. We can see the power of community. We're going to be taking a look at a few thoughts, even though won't be able to go as deeply as we want to, but I'm sure you're going to get some good value out of today's conversation, okay? Maximizing the power of community is the core of our conversation today. So what is community? I mean, of course, we have different communities. Where I live is a community. Where I worship is a community. Okay, I also have business community. We have different communities. But I mean, overall, what's a community? A community is simply a group of people, like we all know. There's no, in my language, my Yoruba language, they say, any day. Yeah. One person cannot come now and say, we have come. Yeah, except you are saying me, God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But even when you come alone, I say, we have come. People around will be looking and checking you out like, is this madam really okay? Yeah. So a community is really a group of people who share or have certain attitudes and interests in common. That means for a community, there needs to be commonality in a community. There needs to be a point of connection for you to exist in a place where you all say, we are a community. Okay, and one of the things I love the most about being in a community is the fact that participating in a community bonded by those attitudes and those values is an essential ingredient to enjoying a fulfilling life. It's so important. It looks like a small thing, but I don't need to join the community, but you see that there's a strong purpose that community serves in one being able to enjoy a fulfilling life. Okay, being able to even be fulfilled or be in a place where you feel satisfied, you feel like, yeah, you're adding value to people, cannot be done alone. So we need community also to be able to live out that life, that we will call fulfilling. Okay, somebody has money, and if there's nobody to be able to add value to their lives, by having the money, you discover that, it becomes useless in itself. Okay, and when I'm feeling low, I need somebody to be able to share my burdens with, who will encourage me, who will inspire me and all of that. So community is so important, okay? And of course, there are different kinds of communities. There are community people that gather together and their purpose is not a nice one, okay? They want to take from other people. They don't want to give, or they want to take more than they will give, all right? So there are communities that are harmful, there are communities that are not good. Okay, so we have taken the time this evening to say, okay, what is a good community? How do you define a good community? Okay, and here we have a good community is a cohesive, safe, confident, prosperous, and happy place. I love this definition of a good community. Okay, that means there's cohesion, yeah? There's cohesion, there's a sense of feeling safe. Then there's confidence, for being in the community, you feel confident that, yeah, I'm in a good place. Then prosperous, okay? Prosperous, happy place. Okay, it is free of poverty and crime, providing a high quality of life for everyone that belongs there. Now, that sounds like the green community. That sounds like the green community. And of course, we are talking about the green community. We're going to get there in a bit. We're getting there in a bit. And also another thing I saw about a good community is that a good community values and promotes open, participative development processes underpinned by a continuous culture of transgenerational learning. Don't worry that, there seems to be a lot of grammar there. But I mean, at the end of the day, what it's saying is that creating an opportunity for people to share what they know so that if they need to be corrected, they'll be corrected. And then they can learn and grow. And not just learning that ends with them, but learning that they can pass and legacy that they can pass from themselves to the next generation. That sounds like the green community to me. Okay, if somebody agrees with me that sounds like the green community, please type in the chat box, I agree. Okay, if that sounds like the green community to you, please type, I agree. If one of the co-hosts should help me mute somebody. There's somebody who has unmuted, maybe by mistake. Kindly help me mute the person so that I don't have to go in and out of my slides. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and this was just at the side. Can you see this nice steak here? very nice. Like, when it's done, it looks like something sumptuous, something nice, something I would like to, on a Sunday evening. All right, I can see there are people that are still agreeing with me in the building. Okay, so, and of course, you know that, well, except some people, I know that there are people who eat raw meat. Yeah, we're not talking about those people today. They are not our point of conversation today. We're talking about people who want to eat well done steak, the one that is well done, not the one that they will cut it and blood will be flowing out. Some people eat that, but I'm talking about steak, meat that is well done. Yeah? For meat to be well done, there needs to be sufficient fire. Yeah? That will roast it very well. Yeah? And of course, that's the crux of the conversation. The next slide. Okay, and a few questions there to take a look at. One of them says, have you realized that you are most sad when you're alone? Yeah. I mean, you're more prone to feeling depressed. You're more prone to feeling discouraged. You're more prone to just having all the negative emotions when you are alone. Have you also noticed and realized that thoughts of quitting are most consistent in your mind when you are isolated? Have you realized that? Thoughts of quitting on many things. Some people want to quit on their marriages. Some want to quit their job. In fact, some say, I want to quit out of this life. I can't see anything, that is in it for me in this life. Okay, or quitting my business or quitting anything. Yeah. So have you realized that thoughts of quitting are most consistent, in your mind when you're isolated? Your morale and energy are also the lowest when you're not connected to other people. You just feel low in energy. Have you noticed that some of those times you're just alone, somebody comes into the room and just say something and then you just light up? That shows us that we were born for community. We were born and made for community. We're not made to be isolated, to be on our own, or to struggle needlessly on our own. Imagine this steak. Imagine the steak not having sufficient, of course, more often than not, they put charcoal together. Imagine it's just one piece of charcoal. We're going to sleep here. But when you have a number of them put together, and then the fire comes, they all can come together and make really good fire here. Imagine if you just want charcoal, we are going to sleep here, before anything meaningful gets done. That shows us the power of community to get things done. Okay, and when, when the community of charcoal comes together, this meat gets done. Okay, so when people come together, when there's community, there's leverage, there's synergy, you're able to complement each other, we're able to get a lot more done when we exist and function as a community. Okay, so that's what this says, that the sizzle sells the steak. All right, so sizzling happens when there's more than one stick or one charcoal coming together. That's when sizzling can happen. That's when the fire can come up and then the steak can be done. All right, so yeah, so what are the benefits of course, I've alluded to some of them already, but I mean, just for the purpose of highlighting them again, okay, what are the benefits of existing in communities? Okay, the first one is inspiration and motivation. Some people have heard, I mean, they just say that, I've heard so much motivational quotes, blah, blah, blah. Please, I'm tired of them. Don't even bring motivation. I don't want to hear anything motivational. But that's not true. Everybody needs motivation. Okay, everybody needs hope. Everybody needs to know that what they're struggling with is possible. Everybody needs somebody to tell them, you have been doing it this way, there's an easier way to do it. Everybody needs to be inspired to do more than they're doing, or to do what they're doing another way, or to believe in themselves that they can do whatever crossed their mind that they were going to do. Okay, so one very valuable benefit of being in a community is inspiration and motivation. Okay, in strong community, there's always someone doing something amazing. I love this. There's always somebody, just one person doing something amazing already tells you that it is possible. If you are still, following me in today's conversation, please type in the chat box, it is possible. Okay, the fact that one person is getting stuff done within a community tells you that impossibility is nothing. Okay, so in strong community, there's always someone doing something amazing, which can have the effect of inspiring you to go harder and achieve bigger goals. Okay, in this green community, there are people that inspire me megally. Yeah, some of them are older than me, and I look at them, I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Okay, these people are, I mean, they could say, oh, I mean, I'm done, but I mean, they're driving their businesses. They're doing amazing things in the green community. So, I mean, in a strong community, there's always somebody doing something amazing, something just inspiring that will just trigger other people and they feel like, yeah, I can do it. All right. Okay. Let me just check the chat box. It is possible. Awesome. It is possible. So there's inspiration and motivation. Number 2 is that there are shared lessons. I love this one. Okay. What's there not to love about the benefits of community? Okay, so we have shared lessons. All right, so rather than having to learn from your own mistakes or successes, you can reach out to the community and ask if anyone has had an experience that could be valuable to your situation. I love this. On Thursday we had a meetup in Ikeja, some members of the green community. I know we're just sharing experiences. I mean, from somebody sharing her experience, somebody sharing his experience, somebody got value from what somebody was saying. All right. So shared lessons are shortcuts. They're shortcuts for you not to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Okay. So somebody shares something that becomes valuable to you. I say, wow. Yeah. I think I'm going to use that, your method, that method that you use. I think that's what that's what I need. I've been doing it this other way. I think this method you're using is what is going to work for me. Okay, so shared lessons give you a very rich resource of value that you can draw from. And that is what community really, really is all about. Okay, those experiences become really valuable and simply amazing. Then contacts. Somebody said contacts bring contracts. So who can rhyme in this life? Somebody said contacts bring contracts. Okay, so within community, one of the benefits is contact. In life and in business, you are always in need of a particular service or somebody that you would like to meet in person. Okay, or you may like to meet a particular person. There's somebody that you would like to meet, and there's a service that you may need as well. Okay, so when you're in a strong community, it is highly likely that someone can make an introduction for you. So somebody can be the contact point for that contract that you're looking forward to. Somebody can be the contact point for, the information you need, the link you need. And that is one valuable thing about, the community, being a part of a community. Number 4 is opportunities. Okay, opportunities. Successful people are always doing cool stuff. I mean, like, I like this. There's where you need to hang around. There are some environments that are toxic for your mental, financial, developmental, or your tile. There are some communities that are toxic levels of development. Can somebody help me mute? There's somebody that is unmuted and it's distracting us. Okay, so successful people are always doing very cool stuff. And when you're associated with people that are doing well, when you're associated with people that are doing well, yeah, I mean, that's the place you want to be. When you're associated with them, you often get to go along for the ride. Whether it's a social activity, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, or a business opportunity, there's always opportunity to be had. Opportunities. And there's so much to learn. And I like this thing about community, the fact that you get to see things beyond your own lens. You get a bigger world view of how to look at some things that you would have just looked at in your own personal way. Okay, so we have different opportunities. And it really doesn't matter whether it's a business meeting, it's a social gathering, whatever it is, you get a better worldview and you have opportunities, to access a lot more than you would have been able to on your own. So you have opportunities. Okay, and then finally on this particular slide, we have fun. I like that. We like to have fun in the green community. And next month, we're having a higher level of fun. We're going to Dubai. Some of us are going to Dubai. Yeah, so we are social animals. When you're part of a community, there are always social aspects involved that you can have a lot of fun at. Okay, we have a lot of fun at the local level, and we have fun at the international level. We just have fun connecting with each other. We do a lot of games. We do a lot of bonding activities. We love to have fun. It's very hard for you to say, oh, only me. Oh, I had a lot of fun. But when you're with other people, like-minded and all that, you tend to have a lot of fun. So those are some of the benefits of community. And of course, I've been mentioning the green community. Okay, so of course, it's a green community. Yeah. So the vision of the green community is very simple. You can see we're moving forward. Can you see where the arrows are pointed? You're going forward. Okay, we're forward-looking people. We're people who have dreams, and we're driving to achieve our dreams. So the vision is to inspire, to connect, and to empower you to achieve your dreams. So that means anyone who is in the green community, anyone who seeks to come into the green community has this as something that they can imbibe. Okay, because it's a place where there's a lot of focus on getting you inspired, because we know that life happens to people, okay, and you need a community that can make you remember and realize that you have what it takes to achieve your dreams. Okay, honestly, it doesn't take rocket science for one's life to change. It just takes you having the right connections, having the right information. Okay, and that's what the green community is all about. Okay, getting inspired, getting connected, and getting empowered through opportunities to be trained, opportunities to learn, opportunities to be exposed to different value-adding projects and investments and businesses. All are available within the green community. Okay, so the vision is to inspire, to connect, and to empower you to achieve your dreams. Okay, so just distilling it down, what I already shared before, but all just giving credence to the inspire, connect, and empower. We have knowledge. Okay, when you know, you are inspired. Okay, when you get to know that, yeah, this is who I am and this is what I have the capacity to do, you get inspired. So when you are talking about how do you get inspired, there's a lot of knowledge available within the green community. A training like this, for example, is available within the green community. Okay, you're not paying a dime, to get this much value. Okay, and there are trainings that happen, there are different trainings that happen within the green community that you get in. And you have connections. You have connections to people, connections to opportunities. Then you have inspiration, you're inspired as well. Then you have resources and you have support. For resources and support is saying, what do you need? Okay, you have seen this opportunity. What do you need? What knowledge do you need? What questions do you have? What desire for mentorship do you have? What's the missing link for you? And that's what support is really all about. Okay, creating a system that ensures that if you are ready to succeed, the company is ready, to give you all the support that is required, resources required, the human resources, the knowledge and all that is required is also made available for you. Those are just some of the things you get to enjoy within the green community. Now, I have been doing a lot of talking. I need people within the green community in this room today to connect with me. Yes, I like the opportunities. Madam Hadiza from Sokoto, nice one. Okay, so people in the green community in the room, can you help me? All right, can you share examples of ways that you have gained knowledge from the green community? Can somebody quickly help us? One way that you have gained knowledge, or one way that you regularly gain knowledge from the green community, or things that you didn't know before, and being a part of the green community has been helpful for you. Can you just type in the chat box quickly? I think I'll just run through all of them so people can type based on what they, resonates the most with them. Okay, we have inspiration, we have connections, we have resources, and we have support. In what ways have you, let's share examples in all of these ways, how the green community has been valuable to you in any of this, any of these ways. Okay, we'll be sharing about community, talking about inspired, connect, and empowered to achieve your dreams. In what way or ways have you, I hope somebody is able to type so that we can just get the responses in the chat box. Okay, somebody's talking about presentations. Okay, talking about presentations and trainings. Okay, this make you a more valuable person. I know people within the green community who say they meet people now, and when they talk to them, they're trying to check, really, is this the same person I knew 2 years ago? Is this the same person I knew just last year? Something is shifting in your thinking. Okay, something is changing. The person I know now seems a lot more has a much better view about life, seems to be growing and all of that. Okay, what one thing would you like to share as a value that you have gotten from the green community? Okay, somebody says, I've learned that if it is to be, it is up to me. So she has learned within the green community to take responsibility. She has seen that whoever she blames for her success, whoever she blames for her success will also be responsible for her failure. So, taking responsibility is something that she has learned and she has taken as her own in growing and developing in the green community. Okay, Mrs. Dipe says the fun aspect, I like that. I love enjoying myself after retirement. This I get in the green community, okay? Mrs. Dipe is a retired banker. She's, I think she did like 38 years or so in the banking sector. Okay, she's retired now and doing the business. I love it when she shares her story, but today is not the day for that. Just people typing and sharing a bit about their experience within the green community. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay, I can see Dr. Fumi Aino. Also, Dr. Fumi Aino is okay, Madam Hadiza from Sokoto, Mrs. Felicia from Mowe, Mrs. Dikbe from Aja, Lagos. Dr. Fumi Aino, I think currently in the UK, she's a retired medical doctor. She's sharing financial intelligence, learning and inspiration to take specific steps towards financial freedom. Okay, there are many platforms, many opportunities that share come and make money. Okay, but within the green community, you get the complete package. You have an opportunity to develop yourself so that when you make the money, you will not fritter, it away. You have an opportunity to have a system to save, system to invest, and an opportunity to build for financial freedom. So the entire package is available within the green community. Okay, so this mindset changes everything. Awesome. Awesome. All right. The healthy benefits. Let us not even go there. The healthy benefits and the support are invaluable. Honestly, when we hear the testimonies about the green community, in the green community, we usually share that we're really about wellness and wealth. And when we talk about the wellness, the testimonies are literally mind-blowing. Okay, within about 20 different countries and counting, we have range of health products that are revolutionizing and are changing people's health and quality of life. Okay, so the health benefits of the range of products is just simply amazing. Then there's a lot of support. Okay, I'm stuck here and I need help. There's always somebody available to give you a hand. Okay, and that's what community is all about. There's never a feeling of being alone. If I reach out to somebody and the person can't help, the person will reach out to somebody else who can help. We keep reaching out until somebody, is able to be of help. And that's what community is really, really all about. Okay, Rita Niba says, I have benefited from all aspects. Now, wow, awesome. That's really good. Okay, Madam Adiza says connection. The opportunity to be at the 2020 retreat. Okay, we had a local retreat in Ibadan in January. Connected me with many members of the green community. So she had been connecting with people online, and in January, she was able to physically connect with people at the retreats. Okay, the connections and the relationships are simply priceless. There are people that I've met within the green community who I won't have been able to meet otherwise, and I do not take this lightly at all. I mean, there's no how I could have paid to have this rich resource of people, wealth of experience, connecting with people from different walks of life. Okay, inspirational trainings from thought leaders. I love that. I mean, there's a lot of value that we get. Financial intelligence trainings, new business networks, health and wealth. Awesome. Okay, Madam or Mr. Nkese, I'm new here. I hope to learn a lot and also hope the products I got will really be helpful to me. Write today's date down. The products are going to be really valuable. The value you're going to get from the opportunity is just going to be good. And then the people that are going to connect with are just real people. Okay, real people who are, who look after your welfare and who really want you to succeed as they go on their own journey to success as well. Okay, I thought I could, I wish I could do more examples, but because of time, we need to wrap this up real quick. Okay, so now if you are a guest here, I know that we have a number of guests in the room today. I don't know whether Nkese is male and female. Oh, my upline is very helpful. Awesome. That's what we're saying. Okay, it don't guess it, Akan. I don't know whether you can just type in the chat box so that, yeah, do you want to, hello? Oh, you learned how to express yourself. I love that. Awesome. Awesome. I learned how to express myself. We're in the process as well. We're all growing, getting better, getting better. I love that. Awesome. I love that. Okay, so I think this is my last major slide as I begin to wrap it up this evening. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, I think I mistakenly, all right. Okay, so I want us to take a look at this last slide here. And it just gives us an overview of, what you benefit from the green community and what you get to become and to do. Okay, so to be in the green community, it's free to be a part of the green community. Why do I say it's free? Because when you pay, you make payment and get products worth more than what you paid for. So the membership of the green community is actually free. Okay, and you can get products depending on what you need, depending on what people around you would need, for between 40,000 and about ₦1 million. You can choose to start at any level that you wish, and then take it on from there. Okay, and after you get become a part of the community, you sign in through somebody gives you a link, you just sign up using that link. Your registration is completed and you get your own personalized link and website, and then you get added to our schools. Like we said earlier, there's a lot of development happening in the green community. So we have some business school groups. We have some schools on WhatsApp that are dedicated to ensuring that you grow. So we have updates, learnings, information about trainings, and all of that is shared in those WhatsApp groups. So you get added to those schools. Then you get notified of special trainings and events. As well, aside from this, you also get some other benefits of, for being a part of the green community as well. You gain access to travel opportunities, okay? Either for yourself or somebody else wants to travel, you get to be that connect between them and what they want, and you get paid for that referral. Okay, you gain access to extra income opportunities in different industries. You actually get to participate in these opportunities and have extra income as well. Then you have an opportunity to be the door for somebody else. I love the fact that, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you hear somebody say, oh, I'm doing this thing and I'm doing so well in it, and I'd just like to thank XYZ person who told me about this. Thank you for not holding back. Thank you for sharing this with me. This has changed my life. I love that. So being in the green community gives you an opportunity to be the door for somebody else. Then you get to rise in ranks. As you become a blessing and become the door for somebody else, you grow in the business. The company says thank you and gets to reward you with money, gets to reward you with points. And in fact, as your points grow, you can go as far as earning all expense paid trips. You can earn gifts, and you can earn, you can go as far as getting a house and so on and so forth. Okay, that's how far this can go. But we take baby steps as we believe more in what we have, what is available. You get to go for more. All right. I don't know if, let me see. Okay, yeah, that's, I wanted to share one more. Okay, yeah, so I shared earlier that I have a small slide here that shows how the different levels you can come in with, but I think I already shared that. So I'll just quickly show you my last slide, and I would like to say that if you are here and you are a guest, please don't waste any further time. Please connect with the person that invited you and tell the person, this green community sounds like somewhere I'd like to be. Okay, so these are the different levels you can come in at or through, and then you get products worth more than you paid for, and then we can start this journey of growth, this journey of development. Somebody likes, there are people I know that say that it's the beginning, you just join a community and there's no telling how far, there's no telling who you connect, there's no telling what life-changing decision you have just made by deciding, yeah, I want to come on board this. let's give this a try and let's give it the push. There's no telling how far you can go. And really, really, people become poor or people remain poor because they pass over opportunities repeatedly. Here, you're being given an opportunity to be a part of the green community. When people talk about green, green is talking about health, green is talking about wealth, and green is talking about green is just life. Yeah. So so it's a place where you really, really, really want to be. So as you have been presented with this opportunity, I'd like to say, don't pass over it. Join us today. All right. I think with that, we have